Queen Naomi's boldness right now is really making way for her. Yes, Queen Naomi's boldness is making way for her. Queen Naomi's boldness is really, has got so many talking in the palace. Yes, so the reason is that they said ever since Queen Naomi returned, they said she made her first appearance in the palace. Yes, so they said she stormed palace, and in fact, the way she made her move, like if you see Queen Naomi's move, they said everybody was just clearing, like just clear the road. You will know that this woman, she doesn't have time for to look anyone's face. Yes, so they said she went straight into the palace, and the next thing she did was to go straight to her chamber. We all know that despite the fact that Queen Naomi has not been in the palace, she has actually left the palace. We know that the last time Queen Naomi actually visited the palace, like the last time she actually came to the palace where Ooni gave her the royal manor to stay. And they said she went straight to the royal manor because she still had her apartment there. She went straight there. She went in and locked herself. And the next thing they were hearing was the voices as she was praying, kabashing, doing all those things. And everybody was just like, nobody could talk. Nobody could even go close to go and ask her question. They said after doing all the prayer, doing everything that she needed to do, and she came out and she went to Ooni's chamber before she went to pay homage to the monarch, because, of course, she has to just take care of things before doing the needful. That was why they said the when Ooni heard that she actually stepped into the palace and she went straight to the chamber, to her chamber, Ooni did not question her. We know that Ooni know Queen Naomi so well that he understands her very well. The moment she saw, they told her that, look, told him that Queen Naomi has gone straight to her inner chamber. They said Ooni was like, you people should just let her be. You people should leave her. So, because Ooni understands very well that, look, there's always a reason behind Queen Naomi's action. And we know that we've heard a whole lot. Why we heard that Ooni did not visit Queen Naomi, that all this while that Queen Naomi was in detention, Ooni never visited, Ooni never reached out, Ooni never did this, Ooni never did that. Despite the fact that we heard a whole lot that Ooni was actually working underground to help Queen Naomi. And of course, maybe that's the reason why, when Queen Naomi came out, it maybe it's part of, his work. Why some persons actually said that no, nothing like that actually happened, that Queen Naomi's mom and her family, were actually the people who fought for Queen Naomi, and few other persons who actually love Queen Naomi and want met well for Queen Naomi were the one that rally around to see that everything work out for Queen Naomi and others. So with all this thing we are hearing, they said when Queen Naomi stormed palace, she went straight. And some persons are saying that, look, why will Queen Naomi go to the palace? Why would she even go there? If I were her, this one will say, if I were her, I will not go. Another person will say, if I were her. Everybody were just, saying different things, having different views, regarding Queen Naomi entrance to the palace. Now, whether we like it or not, people are saying that Queen Naomi should return to the palace already. And some persons are saying that because Queen Naomi was not in the palace, that is the reason why all these things happened to Queen Naomi. That had it been Queen Naomi was in the palace, even though she was to carry out charity work and these things happen, nobody will hold Queen Naomi responsible. That, of course, they can talk, they can do things, but detaining Queen Naomi would have been the least thing they would have done to her, because they know that she is the number one Olori. Like, just like in the whole Yoruba race, Queen Naomi happens to be the first Olori. When we say first Olori, as the first wife of the Ooni of Ife right now, we know that every other Olori in Yoruba race are under her, because Ooni Orisha happens to be the first number one person in the whole of the Yoruba kingdom, and his wives also happens to be the number one. When we talk of first lady, yes, Queen Naomi is just like the first lady of the Yoruba race among the Oloris that we have in the entire Yoruba kingdom, both home and abroad. And because of all that, that is the reason why they are saying that Queen Naomi wouldn't have faced what she's faced right now had it been she is in the palace. And different perspective, different talk, different views regarding Queen Naomi and everything that has happened. So right now they said when Queen Naomi storm palace, the Oloris, like all of them, just boom, all of them vamoose. Yes, because it's not be like when people say that, look, clear road for the person wey sabi. It's not by finance, it's not by cash, it's not by education, it's not by influence, it's by grace. Queen Naomi is getting these things by grace. It is her grace that is speaking for her. It is her head, like it is just her. Despite the influence these women has, despite the money, despite everything, despite their position, despite their education, they still see Queen Naomi as somebody who has specialty. Like there's something about Queen Naomi that these women cannot explain. And the moment they set her eyes on Queen Naomi, they always they always there's this thing they feel so uncomfortable. They feel so, there's this, I don't know how to explain it. She always feel Queen Naomi's presence throw these women off balance. Her presence throw them off balance, that you will see them feeling so uncomfortable, feeling so insecure. Why? It's not by talking. Queen Naomi doesn't talk. Queen Naomi is she's a quiet person. Queen Naomi is so quiet. When she's in the midst of people, you will not see her talking. You will not see, she's just quiet. Maybe it is her quietness that is just making these women uncomfortable. Maybe there's something that, even if you ask these women, why is this that Queen Naomi's presence is always throwing people off balance? They themselves, I'm very sure, they will say that they don't know. If they want to be sincere with them, they will say they don't know. You're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. But bear in mind that all these are all alleged stories. They are not for sound information, because as we get this gist on the street or social media, we also come here and relate with you guys. So far, so good, my people. This is what I came across. I said, Nalayo, my people must hear it, that, look, Queen Naomi actually visited the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But because she knows that she is the queen of the palace, she's the light of the palace, she has the right, and she knows that, look, Ooni love her so much that she got Ooni got her back. Like, she got a back, like they got their backs. So because of the position she knows she hold in the life of the Ooni of Ife, whether they are talking or whether Ooni did not show up or whether whatever happened, Queen Naomi don't care. What she knows is that if she has anything to do in the palace, if she has prayer to make there, she goes there and do it. And the reason why they said Queen Naomi entered that palace was to settle things. Yes, so they said Queen Naomi went there to settle ground, to settle level, because you know one here say they should bear mama fly. Yes, so yes, Queen Naomi don't want to hear them say she went in there to settle her case, just in case. So like, she did what she did, went in to pray, anoint her place, anoint the palace and everything, because she did that just to, like, okay, oh, my hands are clean, my hands are pure. Ọwọ́ mi máa rẹ́ funfun nana. Yes, so ọwọ́ mi máa rẹ́ funfun nana. Hey, ọwọ́ mi máa rẹ́ funfun nana. Yes, so Queen Naomi says, ọwọ́ mi máa rẹ́ funfun nana. That is the reason why they said Queen Naomi did what she did, just to wash her hands off, just to show that my hands are clean. I met well before I embark on this mission. This is my calling. This is my calling. Yes, Queen Naomi's calling is taking care of the less privileged. You cannot take Queen Naomi from that. It's just like, this is her office, and she knows how to handle her office so very well. So anything that anybody is doing, she has gone to pray, she has did what she has to do, and she's like, okay, well, if there is anybody in that palace that is behind her predicament, he said, whatever the person see, he should take it like that, because as far as she is concerned, she will not stop praying, because prayer is the number one thing she knows how to do best, that she will not stop praying. She knows that no matter how good you are, no matter how you are prayerful, no matter how prayerful you are, there will definitely as human, and when you are doing something very good, there is always a time for temptation. There is always a time that your enemy will throw temptation at you. Queen Naomi has seen all these things that has happened as part of her cross in life, that yes, this is part of her this is part of what she has to face in order to move to the next level. Because to her, this is not the end of her career. This thing just mark the beginning of her career. And the enemy, oh, they should watch out for Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi will come out stronger than the way they thought Queen Naomi will be. Because in life is always full of ups and downs. Queen Naomi has seen it as part of her destiny. She has seen it as there is anything that happens, there's always a lesson to be learned. And Queen Naomi has seen it as part of her lesson to learn. And there is always much lesson and progress in every phase or in every situation she finds herself. So my people, this is what I came across on the street of social media, that Queen Naomi actually stormed palace to go and settle scars in the palace. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Bye for now. God bless you, my people.